and screaming. I'm like, ha, it's Apple. Why are you shouting like that? Are you okay? Please, you don't spit on me, okay? Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's a girl, Peppy. To all my new subscribers, thank you so much. To my oldies, thank you guys for the support. If you're coming across my video for the first time, please subscribe, and also do not forget to turn on your bell notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. So guys, I'm free today from work and I'm going to fix my latches. So I'm back home. So this is my latches. Look guys, I like it. I kind of look different now without makeup. Yeah, so this is it. So I have gist for you guys today. Yeah, if you can remember the video I did, I think the video I did about my first fight at work in Germany. Yeah, I gave you guys just about my first fight with somebody. I never knew I'm gonna come back with a part 2 of this gist. So if this is something you want, there was another fight actually. So if this is something you wanna watch, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. And don't forget your popcorn and your Coke, because this one was hot. So after that first fight I had this with this person at work, the next day she traveled, like she had holiday, and then 2 weeks later she came back, and I was like, me, like, we fought the fight, like it's already for me, it's already for by end. So when she came back I was like, hey, you're welcome, how was your holiday, how how is the family and everything. So she was like, everything was okay. So we started, like, we acted like nothing happened. We started talking, everything was going on fine. Guys, we are not friends, okay? So it's just work related things. Here is the team. So yesterday I had afternoon shift yesterday, and this person also had afternoon shift yesterday. So this is what happened. I was in the office for some minutes, so I was talking to somebody in the office. We were talking. After some time I went to the place where I'm supposed to stay and do my work. So when I got there I saw her making coffee. So uh I didn't say anything. So I saw a tray, so I took the tray. I wanted to, like, put it back on top of the shrink where it was. So she was passing by. Okay, we were in a small space, so she was just passing by, and the tray touched her. So I was like, "Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, Choligon. So, oh, sorry, sorry, sorry." But instead of, like, prior to this, we had no issue. There was no problem. There was no issue. So me saying, like, oh, sorry, oh, surely gone, sorry, 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 she just stood in front of me and was just looking at me with this venom, like, so pissed, like, mm. I'm like, I said sorry. She just stood there for more than 10 seconds looking at me. I said, I'm sorry, why are you angry? Just that this thing touched you, why are you pissed? So playfully, because I thought probably she was playing or something, like, with the look, because I see no reason why she should stood there and look at me like that. So when somebody just touched you with something and said sorry, so she was like, no, I was like, why looking at me like this now? You just stood there looking at me. Okay, you are in my barrage. Go to your own side, because we're not working on the same we're not we're not working in the same space, in the same place. So she just came over to that side to make cafe. So I'm like, okay, go to your space. Playfully, this woman, like, fumed, like, she was so furious. She was like, Chichi, Stop it, stop. Like, guys, she was literally screaming on top of her voice. Like, me, the situation like left me like dumbfounded. I'm like, is everything okay? Is everything okay at home? Are you okay? I was like, are you okay? She was just screaming. I'm like, okay, you leave the cafe you are making. I was like, probably maybe she's going through something, or I don't know, but I'm like, okay, you leave the cafe, I'll do it and bring it over to you. She didn't even, like, she was still screaming and screaming. I'm like, ha, it's Apple. Why are you shouting like that? Are you okay? Before you know it, she now spit on me here. I just saw this flash of spit, saliva on my body. I'm like, and now like clean my body on her t-shirt. I'm like, please, you don't spit on me, okay? That was when like the shout increased to like 100%. She started shouting on top of her voice, guys. Like, I hate. I don't want to use that word. I hate ATEU. I hate ATEU. Like, she was screaming it. She said this more than 10 times. As she was saying, I was just laughing. Me, I have not like realized like, okay, this is something serious or something. So she was just screaming that I hate ATEU. I hate ATEU. I hate ATEU. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? So at a point, the person I was talking to in the office now came to the scene. I was like, what's happening? What's happening? I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with this woman. And she continued screaming that I hate ATEU. I was forced to like say, I hate ATEU too. The feeling is mutual. So the person was like trying to calm the situation down. I'm like, leave this person. This woman literally seemed to be crazy. Like, I don't understand. She now said, Chichi came, hit me with a tray. I'm like, huh? Hit you? So what's happened? Hit you based on what reason? Are you okay? Why the hell are you lying? She hit me. No. If I hit you, what will I say in Sholigon? I'm so sorry. If at all I did. This trait touched this person, and I found out that like probably she had something bothering her about me. Okay, this got to be something personal, because this is literally not the first time. And she got back to my story, so she continued like screaming. At the point, I was not having it anymore. I'm like, my friend, please do and get out of this place, please. What's wrong with you? Why are you shouting? Why are you screaming? Are you okay? Are you high? Are you okay? What's the problem? You don't talk to me like that. This person has switched. I'm leaving this place. I'm leaving this firm because of you. I'm leaving because of you. I'm like, okay, well, then go ahead. Because you can't stand my personality, probably, or whatever that is inside me is bigger than you. Go, girl, run ahead. From there, see, this person was screaming, but my response comes like when I hear like something that interests me, okay? Like, she stood there screaming on top of her voice. But if I hear something that interests me, I will give her a very low reply, that kind of thing. So from there, she now jumped to, your kids are gonna suffer. Okay, first of all, you're gonna suffer, your kids are gonna suffer, your family gonna suffer. I'm like, it don't reach like this. But like, literally, this was the face I gave. I laughed because I didn't know where all this is coming from. If there was a problem before that day, I would have said, okay, probably this person has been waiting for me to catch me and finish me. But there was no issue, guys. Like, there was nothing. Just sudden outbursts, just like that. But this time around, it was crazy. So she was like, your kids are gonna suffer, you're gonna suffer, your family, your grandchildren. I'm like, hey, Ogini, wait up. What is your problem? Enough, please get the hell out of here. just go, enough of this. So me, I now worked out with what I had in hand. I wanted to go and throw something away, so I just left with what. But then when she mentioned my kids, was I was like, you don't do. So I now went to throw what I had in my hand. Before I came back, she left, and she didn't leave with the cafe. Okay, you see, this was the cafe I told her initially before she started the outburst. Like when I sensed that, okay, probably she's mad at me for something that I do not know, I told her to leave this cafe. Let me finish up and bring it to her. But that's that evil spirit did not let her. So she later left that place without the cafe. So my other colleague I was with in the office now took one of the cane to her. So after some time, I was just like I get, like, I was still doing my things and I continued doing what I was doing. So something just came to my mom, like, but why would this woman call my kid's name? Guys, I'm not friends with this person. She doesn't know where I live. I do not know where she lives. We've never gone out together. Like, I have no business with this person. The only business we had is just work. And we don't always work together anyways. We hardly, I don't think I've ever worked with her together. Like, we've not, but just that we work in the same company. So I'm like, why does she think she has the right to call my kids? Like, I don't understand. I was like thinking about it in my head. The pettiness in me just came in. I'm like, why? Why is she so bitter? What is the problem? You hate me, but more than 3 times you've asked me to give you one of my hairs, which I refuse to give you because they're very expensive. I cannot dash you. You've asked me to lend you money, which I told you I cannot lend you money because I don't have enough. You get salary, I get salary, I can do it. So I'm like, so where is the HATE coming from? If you really HATE me, you can't be asking me to dash you one of my hairs, and you can't be asking me to lend you money. Okay, so I'm like, okay, maybe the HATE is coming from the direction of this person saying that I like Bosnian people more than my African people, which is senseless. Like, that makes no sense to me. She has said this thing more than 2 times, but it does not make sense to me. So that's why I ignored it. I don't really talk about that. It's senseless coming from a woman like that. Like, it doesn't make no sense. So, like I was saying before, so I was like thinking, like, why would she call my kids? Why would she call my kids? Like, I don't see the reason why she should call my kids. You know what I did? I'm like, nah, I need to retaliate, or I need to say it back. Whatever whatever is it that she gave to me, I need to dump it on her doorstep, okay? Before ignoring her. So I now went back to where she was working. I called her name 3 times and I said, like, she didn't answer. She was just busy. Oh my god, that was a fly. She was just busy doing what she was doing. I said, your kids, your family, all of you must suffer. Your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, in fact, your entire household, all of you must keep suffering. You're already suffering and you must keep suffering. Like, why the hell will you talk about my kids? You can talk about me, no problem. But going to my kids and family, I do not understand. You have no right to do that. So I gave it back to her and I left. So that was it. And I felt like, I felt relieved that I had to. I am not one of those people that maybe somebody will say something that hurtful to you, and I'm like, I go home and say, God take care of it. Of course, God is always taking care of me. God is taking care of everything. But I need to take care of some things first so that God will now help me out through it. So I went back and said everything, and then I felt relieved. I felt okay. I felt also that God is also happy with me that I did that. So that's basically everything I want to tell you guys about. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please click on the like button, subscribe if you've not, and put in your comments. Let me know what you think. So I will see you guys in my next video. Do not forget, Peppy loves you all. Bye.